Hi folks, we're talking about the crime of obtaining prescription drugs by fraud in Alabama. This crime can be committed a number of different ways, but basically it means that you are accused of obtaining prescription drugs by fraudulent means. Sometimes people will just call in and pretend to be a doctor, hey, I'm Dr. Jones and I'm calling in such and such prescription for Mrs. Smith. Of course, it's not really Dr. Jones, that's one way. Most common way is somebody will show up with a prescription and maybe it was for 10 Xanax originally and they've added a 0 and now it's 100 Xanax. There's other ways that this can be committed. Sometimes people will steal a prescription pad. There's a bunch of different ways. But no matter how the crime is committed, if a person is guilty, it is a Class D felony. The punishment for a Class D felony is up to 5 years in prison, so we're talking about pretty serious stuff. Now, the defense on these kind of crimes, of course, varies with the nature of the accusation. Somebody's accused of, making a fake phone call. It may be a completely different offense than somebody who is saying, oh, they showed up with a fake prescription. So I can't go into all of the details of the different defenses in this short video. I'm just letting you know that there are different defenses depending on the case. Now, one of the most common defenses isn't a defense at all, but actually an admission. And this sounds counterintuitive, I know that, but most prosecutors these days are not as cold-hearted as you may be afraid of. For people who have substance abuse issues, prosecutors are not as interested in, getting another notch on their gun belt as in helping folks. At least that's often the case. And so many times, if somebody doesn't have a long criminal record, if it's a low end or a first offense, a lot of prosecutors will say, look, if your client will get appropriate counseling and successfully complete it, the end result can be that they will get through this without a conviction. And if you can get through it without a conviction in a separate legal proceeding, you may be able to get your record expunged, that is, erased completely. That's a different matter, but you may be able to get through this without any kind of a blemish on your record. Of course, that depends on the facts and circumstances of your case, and you need to talk to a competent criminal defense lawyer. And no lawyer, by the way, is going to be able to predict the future. We don't have crystal balls, but they can give you some idea of what reasonable possibilities are and reasonable ways of resolving your case. Of course, if you want to talk to us, just give us a call. The phone number should be below here somewhere, and there should be a link to our website somewhere in this video. I hope you enjoy watching these videos. If you would, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.